Hey, so me and Davis broke up. I just want to get like a distraction. Can you come over?
Today I will be reacting to a video on why girls cannot have guy friends. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women. It just feels like it. All right, today I'm going to be reacting to a video on why men and women, or women with boyfriends that have other guy friends, could never be just friends. Now, before we get to this, I just want to elaborate a little bit. Men and women can never just be friends, because a straight man is going to always have a connection to a woman in a different fashion, because a straight man will always be attracted to a woman. And the more they actually communicate with each other and build a bond with each other, the more that man is going to like her regardless. All right. Now, what happens in a lot of these situations, women always find a weak man that likes talking to him, like listening to him, like doing everything that she wants and letting her get away with everything. And a lot of women will keep these guys closer, but start telling the guy like they're just friends. You will know you're this guy when she's telling you about the guy that's doing her wrong, the bad guy. You will always know her business because she feels comfortable telling you. That's how you know you're one of these guys. And the only thing that a lot of you guys are doing, you're sitting back and you're hoping that the guy she really likes really hurts her so bad that she comes running to you. So the whole time that you're knowing this woman and you're answering her phone calls, you're listening to her cry about the other guy, you're listening to the drama between her and the other guy, you're always anticipating the moment that you have to, you're always anticipating the moment that you get to shine and look like the knight in shining armor in her life. But that day never comes. But sometimes you may get punk fake. And that's what we're going to be reacting to in this video, the punk fake. But I want you guys to understand, this is you in a lot of ways.
Guys, he thinks girls can't have guy friends.
They can't not. You know why? Listen, any little problem we're gonna have, you're gonna go straight to your guy friend, all right? And they're gonna take advantage of that. And once, if we ever break up, God forbid, guess who's gonna try to get at you?
Who?
Your guy friend.
No, he's not, because it's not even like that.
So how much you want to bet? If
it's
you
not
literally,
even like that.
How much you want to bet?
I'll literally call him right now.
Call him right now. Put him on speaker so everybody can see that I'm right.
Okay, he is absolutely right. You guys are always sitting back waiting to be that guy, to be her knight in shining armor. What draws you into this? What draws you in is her comfortability to talk to you about anything. It's different when she come across the guy that she likes. When it comes across the guy that she really likes, she tries to cover up everything that has happened in her past. And if he does find out about her past, then she leverages that to play victim. But for the most part, when women really, really like a guy, she don't consider them a friend, because when she's around him, she's always nervous and adjusting herself.
Yeah. Hello?
What's up?
Hey, so me and Davis broke up. I just want to get like a distraction. Can you come over?
Hell yes. I'm not. What, you hungry or some shit?
See, her guy friend on the other end sounds just like a lot of you guys. See, women are never gonna call you and say that. So if they was to turn around and call you and say that, this is how happy you're going to be. But in real life, you guys never get this phone call. All you get is watching her chase the other guy and you being the hero, chase the other guy and you being the hero. But you're always dreaming that you can get this phone call.
I told you.
Nothing. I'll call you back. I'm gonna send you to Addy, okay?
Alright, bye.
Bye. I'll block him.
You notice at the end of the prank, she looked up and she told her boyfriend, I'm gonna go ahead and block him. Why? because the guy on the other end of that phone was never there for any reason anyway. He was just there to give her the attention that nobody else was getting her. I tell you guys all the time, a lot of these women are narcissists. So it's easy for them to grab them a little pet. This is why they like hanging around gay guys, because gay guys are constantly trying to be like them in order to hanging around them, because they connect to women emotionally. So when you're a guy who can connect to a woman emotionally, you're going to always be put in the friend zone, and you're going to always be used as her little toy. Pay attention to a lot of you beta males that's out here now. Like, look at YouTube. Whenever you're watching a girl fight on YouTube, who's sitting around videotaping it? Beta males. A whole bunch of guys who ain't doing nothing to break it up, but they sitting on the outside rooting it on. Why? Because you are women pets. When a man is a man and he's on his purpose and he stays focused, he doesn't have time to be just friends with a woman, because he spends more time doing adjustments to his brain in order to maintain his success. So he kind of weaves through all the BS when it comes to women. You guys that have all the time in the world to have girlfriends, and then they start inviting more of their friends, you start to feel like a pimp. You actually think when you go out in public with these groups of women and you're the only guy, you look like a pimp. It doesn't work that way. All the alpha males on the outside are fully aware that they're there because you're paying for it. You're sponsoring it. You're taking them to the club. You're getting them in the club. You're buying the liquor. You're doing all of that. And she's showing the beta male just how much control she has. Oh, she's showing the alpha male just how much control she has over you. Remember, if you don't have any respect for yourself, no one's going to respect you. The moment you give all your power to a woman is the moment she will use and abuse you. You have to understand, there is no fairy tale from you out nicing a woman. The nicer you treat her, the worse she's going to treat you. And it's going to mainly start when you're in the friend zone. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you was able to get the message behind the video. And if any of you guys out there have a girl that you know and you the friend that she calls and talk to about her boyfriend and stuff, just know it's going to come a day that her and her boyfriend are going to do to you what they just did in this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista. Let's get right into it. Why do rappers proudly trick on thoughts? All right. Because rappers are a lot like the average man that shows up at a red pill channel looking for knowledge. The only thing is, most of these rappers, before they make it, they were insecure as well. Most people that do make it are insecure. Matter of fact, insecurity is what motivates a man to be successful. Because I've made a video about this. If you learn to transition your insecurities and brag about them, they make you stronger as a person. So a lot of rappers take their insecurities and they put it into work. All right? But the thing is, they never really learn the knowledge, because the way that they get their money doesn't require education. So even though they have the money, a lot of people try to put money and knowledge together. In a lot of ways, money and knowledge don't go together in all cases. In the entertainment business, money and knowledge never go together when you're dealing with the entertainer. It only goes with the business owners. So when it comes to the rappers, they don't know no other thing. You give them that money that fast, they don't appreciate it. But what they're looking for the image. And the girls that want to be with the rappers, that's going to throw themselves at them, are typically the thotties that are going to go out and buy the image. They have to look like the image. See, when you can take majority of your money and spend it on a chain just so you feel a certain type of way, something's actually wrong with the way that you're thinking, because that's wasting money. But that goes back to what I tell you. If people get money too fast, then it doesn't show any appreciation. So rappers trick their money off. It's because they don't have any appreciation for their money. See, as fast as it comes in is as fast as it can leave. And you would think, like, why wouldn't people develop a mindset to save their money? And the reason why you think like that is because you're the person that has to work the 9 to 5. The rapper doesn't have to work the 9 to 5. The money comes in bulk, so everything gets paid really fast. But you, as the average person, you have to strategize. But you got to realize too, at any given moment, you may catch the buzz that they catch if you was to just land $1 million real fast as well, and it was given to you. The first thing that you're going to do, you're going to go out and buy a whole bunch of materialistic things that make you feel good. So when you get used to a materialistic mindset, then everything around you becomes fake. When these rappers go and they spend thousands of dollars just to be with a girl that night, it's because their neurological system is programmed for the fake image. So they still suffer the insecurity as a person who never had anything, or who was suffering insecurities before the money. So it's like, when you get money and you haven't quite learned yourself as a man, then you're going to have a tendency to make young men mistakes as well. See, a lot of rappers, right, as they get older in their career, they start getting rid of the entourage, because they start realizing that, hey, tax men come around, managers come around, agents come around. Everybody got their hand in the pocket. Getting cooked, good luck. But when it comes to the rappers, all they want to do is have that feeling of being the man, the feeling of feeling like a king. So they're willing to pay for their alpha appearance. See, they're not only going to pay for the woman, they're going to pay for the entourage. They're going to pay for everybody around them to portray this image, to give off an allurement, so everyone thinks that it's real and they buy into it. You know, like look at the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. You know, everybody is looking at him as being famous, he snitched, but what they don't understand is all of this is just one big game. H-Punch, good luck. All of this is just one big game in the entertainment business. It's all about an allurement, and it's all about an image. You must pay to be alpha, even though you're weak as a man, right? Next. To trick the money off really doesn't affect them. Like if you're making $50,000 a show and you can give a girl $1,500, it's nothing to them. They're proudly throw it off. And that's the thing that the women know. The only difference is a lot of these rappers actually start to think that the girls like them. That's when things get messed up with these rappers. When they actually start thinking this girl really likes me. No, you met that girl in survival mode, but you also got your money in survival mode. So when two people are in survival mode, they're not themselves. You can only be yourself when you come up out of that mode and you start getting back to level basis. So the rapper, when he gets out of survival mode and he's really good, they never go and seek the knowledge because they're too indulged in their ego. So with a lot of these guys being so indulged into their ego, it's easier for the women to get close to them just by giving in submissiveness. That's what a thotty is really good for, is giving in to submission, which is one of the reasons why a lot of rappers like the thotty, It's because it does not require that much brain power to get her. All right? It's easy to trick and just pull the thotty out. The only difference is the rappers look at it like, I could give her 5,000 and it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's more into the, I got an ego, I got so much money, I could give it away, it ain't nothing. But to her, it's a come up. Because the moment she gets the money out of him, she keeps coming up. And these are the type of girls that are gonna jump from artist to artist, guy to guy. Eventually, all the rappers, all the entertainers are gonna see the same girls over and over again. It's because the girls understand the insecurities of the man and they play the rappers for their weakness, while the fans outside of that think that these artists are really the man when they're not. See, a thotty's around so many men that she learns a man's weakness real fast, right? Because a man is stronger when he's not dealing with a woman. It's just like a lot of you guys, right? You can talk as much as you want about thotties, bad girls, baby mamas, but as a man, you can naturally walk outside right now and see a baby mom that'll blow your socks off and you'll start thinking twice. You can go see a thotty that'll blow your, that you would just look at it and be like, oh my God, and it'll change you twice. A woman knows that. A woman knows that a man's weakness is sexuality, which is why a thotty is always looking like she wants to have sex, which is why the rapper wants to feel like a man by having a woman ready to have sex, all right? You gotta realize it's all form of delusion, illusion, life, what people haven't caught on yet. Next. Rappers have the best physical options. What I mean by best physical options are they're in the spotlight. So they get the top tier women. So it's not quite like they're gonna be with the average hood rat. They're gonna be with a top tier hood rat. That's why a lot of girls get passed around. Like if you look at like how Kim Kardashian got passed around, Lori Harvey got passed around. But these type of women, Kylie Jenner and all them, these type of women actually had a goal. That's the difference. The guys thought that they had the woman, but the woman really had the man. Because at the end of the day, a lot of those guys came down, but a lot of those women went up. See, in the world that we live in now, a woman could go out here and overly sexualize herself, and then she could fade back, play victim, and everybody will forget about it. She's understand that because liberation is pushed. So it's kind of like there's no such thing as a bad girl, which is why like you'll even see guys in relationships with women nowadays. Like these girls will be flirting with other guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up a video on that.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.